I am so excited about this next one.
All right, here he comes.
What? Hi, everybody! If you know me, you know that I love learning and I love animals. And this veterinary science kit teaches you all about what it's like to be a real vet. And today, Dr. Brielle is in. And I'm ready for my first patient, please!
Hi, Brielle. Hi. I brought a few animals to get a little checkup. This is Tippy. She's a 3-year-old, 3-banded armadillo.
You're really cute.
She got her name Tippy because she walks around on her tippy toes.
Oh, you seem pretty awake. But armadillos are not very social animals. They spend up to 16 hours of the day sleeping. Tippy, that's a lot of beauty sleep. Armadillos are omnivores, which means that they eat both meat and plants, but their diet is mostly made up of insects and larvae.
And then did you feel her back? That's made out of keratin, so the same thing as our fingernails.
That's just like rhino's horns.
Yeah, same thing.
One of my favorite activities in the veterinary science kit is how to make a plaster cast. Vets use casts to help treat broken bones. And Tippy moves around really fast on her little tippy toes. If she ever breaks one of her little legs, a vet could fix it by putting a cast on it. Let's check your ears. Good. Looking good. Perfecto. You're really cute, Tippy. Yes, you are.
This is Lucy.
Hello, Lucy.
She is a 2-year-old Eurasian eagle owl. She's pretty big, huh?
Whoa.
Do you want to touch her on the back right here?
Yes, please. She's so smooth and soft. Her eyes are even bigger than mine, and mine are pretty big. They could be that big.
And her eyes don't move in her head, so they're fixed. They're always looking forward.
They can turn their heads 270 degrees, and its wingspan can be up to 6 feet 2 inches, which is way bigger than I could stretch my arms, and even bigger than me. Oh. One of my favorite things in the veterinary science kit is how to simulate an x-ray. You pick up the red lens and hold it to your eye. Okay, that just makes everything red. You put it over the horse and you look around. X-rays use short wavelengths of energy that pass through an animal's skin, muscle, and organs, but they don't pass through an animal's bone. And that's why you can see them on x-rays. And if I were to x-ray this eagle owl right now, she would look something like this. You look pretty cool. No broken bones. So you are good. You are the most beautiful owl that I have ever seen. I'm ready for my final patient, please.
This is Sid, and he is a 2-toed sloth.
What?
Do you want to feed him a piece of food?
Yes, please. That is just the cutest thing ever. I love zucchini. So that's something that we have in common. Sloths move so slow that in the wild, moths and dung-eating insects actually live in their fur.
Now, one of my favorite things about Sid is he likes to fall asleep with food in his mouth.
Falling asleep with zucchini in their mouth, who does that? Sid the sloth does.
In the wild, they only go to the bathroom about once a week. Can you imagine?
Isn't that crazy? And isn't it crazy that Sid is still sleeping? Now, being a vet is amazing work, and I hope that you had fun hanging out with us today. I'm just hanging around. And thank you, Wendy.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I can't wait to come back again. Bye!